Hey Taurus, what's up y'all? You got some ancestor messages today, so let's get to it. This message is for you, Taurus. There's a situation here in terms of a broken heart, so let's see if this has something to do with you. All right. What does their ancestors want to tell them for Taurus? What does their ancestors want to tell them? What does their ancestors want to tell them? There's a revelation here in terms of a heartbreak, okay? That's what's going on here. So your ancestors are trying to hand you the torch. They're trying to ignite a fire within your heart space. In order to do this, they want to activate your creativity again, okay? You have some emotional, how would I say this? You have abilities on an emotional scale. That being said, you can be an empath. You can be highly energetically sensitive. You could be someone that can attune to other people's feelings, and you could utilize this ability, okay? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Your ancestors are trying to protect you, protect your energy, protect your heart at this time. They want you to protect your heart as well. Drinking tea will benefit you. Mint, peppermint tea, cinnamon tea. Doing spiritual baths will help too for protection. I'm seeing angelica root, bay leaves, basil. You need to protect yourself from energetic vampires, people that like to emotionally manipulate. This is why you have to protect your heart center. And so you may even need to wear protective heart stones. Crystals, okay. What's going on here? You need to ward off lower vibrational energies or people. What do they need to know? It's time for you to get an ancestral reading. They've been wanting you to do this for a while. They also want you to connect with nature, to ground yourself. So whatever energy needs to be transmuted, you can give it back to nature. So yeah, some of you may need like a mediumship reading, an ancestral reading or something like that. Like a private one. What's going on here? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? You will become more emotionally wise. So your emotional maturity is going to grow, okay? You're going to be more inspired. Like I said, there's creativity here. But this is from an emotional scale. So this is what it's pulling from. It's pulling from the energy of heartache, the energy of heartbreak. And so you want to make sure that this is what you're utilizing when you are creating, you know, poetry, music, writing a book, you know, doing some sort of artwork, any type of projects, any type of ventures, any type of planning for the future. If you're doing pottery, if you're painting, if you're sketching, if you're designing or something like that, if you're working in the community, draw from that broken heart space and create something beautiful. What's going on here? They're saying be careful with people that like to play schemes, like play games and stuff like that. There's a lot of changes happening in your life. I do feel like there's about 3 major changes that are occurring right now in your life. It's going to benefit you. So that way you can actually have people around you that there will be an equal give and take, like a balance, okay? Like I said, you're becoming more emotionally mature, so you would know who to receive from, who to give, you know, and who to have boundaries with on an emotional scale. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? You may be connected to healing, like you had, like in your spiritual court, in your spiritual team, you have healing spirits. You have, you know, in your spiritual team, you have someone that can help you to heal ailments or wounds or scars or things that have happened on an emotional scale, okay? And you need to learn more about that, okay? I'm seeing Saint Lazarus. So some of you guys, your ancestors are saying it's time to do the spiritual offerings. Some of you guys do those offerings. Some of you guys, you're not into that, so you may need to do a reading. Like a personal reading to get more insight on that. You need to work on your patience. Talking about your patience. We're talking about you taking action. Make sure that you are aware of what a psychic attack feels like. Or when something is not going right on a spiritual sense in your physical world, okay? That may mean that you may need to cleanse or do an uncrossing work or something like that, or a road opener. That could also mean that there could be like a misalignment within your chakras, and so you may need to do like a energetic reading to see if you need to do a cleansing, okay? Especially if intuitively you guys have in the past felt like someone was like purchasing a spell or spell work against you. So they are saying beware of that, okay? And take action to counteract that, to protect your energy, right? To protect your love life, to protect your health, and things of that nature. What's going on here? What do they need to know? Only take what resonates. What's going on here? What do they need to know? Some of you guys, you may need to do a past life reading. They are saying that there is a particular connection where you've been trying to figure out more about it, or you need to reveal more about it, right? You've been searching for more information on this. A past life reading is going to give you the information that you need on this particular relationship, okay? I do see like some storylines here that is going to reveal not just what you need to know and what you've been searching for, but also it's going to give like the synchronicities of why things needed to take place the way it took place. It's going to give you kind of like the closure of the situation, okay, on a larger scale. So you may need a past life reading, okay? So yeah, they're going back to someone could have purchased some sort of spell work, okay? So they did want me to go right back around to that. So if you definitely intuitively picked that up, if you've heard that in a different reading and you're trying to figure out what the heck that's about, someone was trying to cast some sort of spell work specifically in your love life emotionally, but also I'm seeing they tried to cast some sort of spells on someone's sexual parts, okay? From what I'm seeing here. So if you've been having any changes in your libido, or if your partner has any changes in their libido and stuff like that, there has been any changes in your relationship and things of that nature, that's probably why. And so you may need to do an uncrossing and also protection work, okay? Like I said, take what resonates here. But you need to be aware of a narcissist, because your ancestors are trying to tell you that there is a narcissist in your energy that's trying to manipulate you, okay? This is someone that's emotionally sadistic, okay? Their enjoyment derives from hurting someone. Like they get a kick out of that, okay? This is someone that they're not new at manipulating. They're an expert manipulator. They've manipulated people's emotions until they have succeeded making such and such person feel broken. So you may already know who I'm talking about, okay? Their behaviors change sporadically, from putting you on a pedestal, making you feel really, really great, from feeling you like you're on the top of the world, to like making you feel like trash, like devaluing you all the way down to like a piece of crap, basically. And so you have to be careful with people like that, narcissistic people, sadistic people. You have to protect your energy, is what your ancestors are saying, from people like that, okay? There are spiritual messages coming to you, all right, that you have to decode. So have you been hearing specific songs and lyrics and stuff like that that pop into your head? That is happening for a reason, okay? So you channel intuitively through poems, through lyrics, through songs, like musics and songs, maybe sometimes posters, writing and stuff like that, and it comes in the perfect time, right when you ask for something. It's like a synchronized message, but you have to continue to decode it. So make sure that you have a journal or something like that where you can write it down, or if it's something that pops up in your phone, then you have a folder in your phone that you can save it. If you're screenshotting it, you move it over and you can kind of look through what the messages are to try to decode what your ancestors or your angels are trying to tell you. Whether it be through angel numbers or lyrics, or like I said, just writing, okay? Your ancestors have been trying to communicate this to you for some time, but it seems like something's been off and the message hasn't been coming through. You need to cleanse your space, your environment, okay? Could be the particular environment that you're in when you're watching this, but it's not attracting higher vibrational energies. There's probably some lower vibrational energies. Could be stagnant. You may need to move some furniture around, clean sage, palo santo, frankincense, myrrh, raise the vibration, okay? They want you to focus on your happiness, okay? Focus on your happiness, not just your money and your foundation and love, but they also want you to focus on your happiness, okay? What's going on here? What do they need to know? If you're someone that wears evil eye jewelry, or you're wearing evil eye jewelry right now, you may need to buy a different set, a new set, especially if it started to unravel or it broke or it looks like it's about to break or you lost it, or you've been having this feeling like, I want to take this off. I feel like I'm done with this. That's your intuition saying it's time to get a new one, okay? Whatever is going on with that evil eye jewelry, I feel like it's holding on to too much negative energy. I feel like it actually captured evil eye energy. And so it's time to cleanse it, if you can cleanse it, like if it's something that is dipped in gold, right? And you don't have to actually dispose of it, right? But if it's something like, you know, the elastic evil eye jewelry, or even the string, right, the thread evil eye jewelry, you can toss that out and get a new one, right? But if it's something like it's gold or a little bit more durable jewelry, you can cleanse it through smoke or through a spray if it can be sprayed down. Pray over it, cleanse it, and then you can wear it again. But they are saying that you should definitely buy another set of evil eye jewelry because it has captured some sort of lower vibrational energy that has been sent to you, because someone is definitely sending you lower vibrational energies of the evil eye. What do their ancestors want to tell them? What do their ancestors want to tell them? Okay. Oh yeah, they're definitely going back to this person, this narcissistic person that they've been warning you about. They wanted to manipulate you, and the way they've been trying to manipulate you, from what I'm seeing here, they act like they're loving, like they care, like they're charming, but then they do this thing where they make you feel on top of the world, and then they like rip you down from that pedestal, right? And that's what they're talking about. You have to protect your heart space from someone like that, from people like that in general, because they do this to break you down, to break down your light, so that way you don't get into your purpose, right? So like I said, you are someone that's energetically sensitive, right? You are someone that can have the potential to be a healer. You are someone that has the potential to be someone that can help in the community, to uplift the community in a lot of beneficial ways. And so this is why a lot of narcissists are attracted to you and attracted to your light. And so you have to protect your emotional energy, not just your sexual energy, your physical energy, right? You know, your possessions and stuff. You have to actually protect your energy from narcissists trying to break you down like this in a manipulative manner, okay? What do the ancestors want to say? They want you to heal a little bit more. There's some trauma that needs to be healed, from what I'm seeing here. It could be in the heart center. I'm also feeling it a little bit below the heart center. So this is the solar plexus energy. So it could be affecting your confidence. It could be affecting your lifestyle. It could be affecting how you express yourself on a day-to-day basis. It could be affecting your digestive system. It could be affecting things of that nature, okay? So if you've been seeing certain things a little bit off in those frequencies, the heart center and the solar plexus is where they want you to focus on and healing, all right? And kind of digging up that trauma to heal that, okay? What else do they want to know? They want you to know that you are God's anointed. You guys are definitely the collective that God has anointed, the collective that is highly favored, okay? So you haven't done anything wrong to get this treatment. I want you to know that. It's just, when you have such like an immense amount of light within you and you have so much power within you, the lower vibrational people, and when I say lower vibrational people, the people that do not want to heal, the people that want to continue the chains of being broken and breaking other people because they don't want to heal, right? That's what we call lower vibrational people, right? And so those lower vibrational people want to continue to make and breed more lower vibrational people, however which way and form they can, right? And so that's what they're trying to do to people like you, right? They see this enormous big ball of light within you. And sometimes they see it within you when you can't even see it within yourself, right? When you're in your worst, right? You feel like, wow, I'm still hurting. I still feel broken. I can't believe that, you can see that much light in me. Exactly. That's the whole point. The people that can endure the most pain in their lives but still stand the fuck back up are the people that can actually heal the most within themselves, their generational line, and the whole entire community. This is why they're trying to put you down in a manipulative form, okay? And this is why you have to protect your energy, right? Your ancestors are saying that it's time for you to clear out your chakras. You may not have done this in a while. You may have not rebalanced your chakras in a while. Your chakras are kind of out of whack right now, okay? Your spirit squad has been sending you messages specifically through animals. Have you been seeing specific animals? Like, have you been seeing specific birds, or like maybe like a deer, or like a dog, or like a cat, like something like that? Because these are spirit animal totems. Your ancestors can shapeshift into these animals to deliver a message to you, okay? And so it's up to you, like I said, to decode these messages. What does seeing a wolf mean, right? What does seeing a lion mean? What does seeing a crow mean? What does seeing a cardinal mean? What does seeing a blue jay mean, right? What does seeing these angel numbers, what does seeing 222 mean? What does seeing 2222 mean? What does seeing 333 mean, right? These things are significant because they're trying to deliver messages to you in the most modern way possible. Because you have to remember, your ancestors, we're talking about hundreds of years old, right? This is generations old, right? This is not someone that just passed away, your passed away loved one. These are your ancestors. So some of you guys, you don't even speak the native tongue that they used to speak, right? And so they're trying to communicate with you in a way that you are communicating. So in the form of where you're receiving your communication, right? And that could be through radio, that could be through your cell phone, that could be through a laptop, that could be through word of mouth, that could be through, actually being out in nature in a park and seeing animals. They're trying to talk to you and reach out to you, right? Your spiritual team is urging you to stay at a higher vibration, right? So don't be tempted to, reach into that shadow aspect of you and, hurt yourself or say mean things to yourself or become self-destructive. Speak positive blessings into your life. Speak life into your manifestations, into your prayers, right? Speak positive events into your life, right? This is what they want you to do to continue your healing, right? If you are ever in doubt, your ancestors want you to ask them what you need to ask them for clarity, and they will follow through with answering you. Like I said, they send you omens. There is some sort of unexpected business-related news, all right? Career-related news, work-related news coming in, all right? Last couple messages. What do they need to know? Last couple messages. What do they need to know? do they need to know? Yes, they're saying that as you continue to elevate, all right, you're the one that roams. You're kind of like a loner. You roam alone, okay? It's not that you can't be around people. You could be around people, but you're usually like a loner, okay? From what I see here. It will benefit you if you go to, like, let's say a park or a national park or something like that, and go to the trails, walk in the trails, okay, to meditate. Start doing this. Go to the trails and meditate, walk by trees and meditate, sit at the trunk of the tree and meditate, okay? Your ancestors are protecting you wherever you're going, okay? If you're leaving your household, they're protecting you everywhere you go. They're protecting your household. They're letting you know that, all right? Last messages. Anything else that they need to know? Anything else that they need to know? You could have had some sort of spiritual insight blockages. So there's a blockage in your third eye and your crown chakra, okay? And it can be removed, like I said, with a chakra rebalancing, clearing out that energy, all right? Because it has been creating some sort of obstacles, all right? And even delays. But I do see doors opening up for you in terms of money, in terms of happiness, in terms of love, right? But you have to stay at a higher frequency. Once you start doing self-destructive things, you will start seeing people in that type of energy. People that are self-destructive, people that try to destroy other people, people that try to tear people down, people that, don't care about their bodies. When you start lowering your frequency, you're going to start seeing that in your physical reality. So pay attention to that, okay? Those were your final messages. Comment down below. Let me know how that resonates. Peace.